Hello. Today is May 20, 2017. Beautiful afternoon, and I hope it is for you as well. We're going to talk about relationships again. We recently posted a recording having to do with unconditional love, i.e. love. And so we're just going to continue on with that, but really now we're talking about, we're just going to develop it a little more. And as far as the relationships that we're in with one person type relationship, that really intimate relationship, your partner, or maybe you're married, husband or wife, or whatever, that kind of relationship. And a thought just came, so we're going to start with that, because this thought came to me, and I wanted to share it, which was when we're with someone in that kind of relationship, and the things that we do for them feel like there's effort involved. Like it's difficult somehow. There's some feeling of pushing something that's heavy. I'm feeling like it doesn't come easy or natural. Then that's something to think about, okay? And we want to remember that when we're doing these recordings, it's not about judgment. It's never about judgment. Judgment is stupid. Judgment is useless, really. We're talking about understanding, like we said in the last recording. It's about understanding, and understanding ourselves and why we're sorry, I said that because someone was driving badly. Ask ourselves, why am I in this relationship? You see, because as long as we're in relationships and we're not asking ourselves why we're in the relationship, but we just keep on day after day, and then just like sweeping shit under the rug, and you're getting annoyed and irritated, and just like, God, he gets on my damn nerves, or that kind of thing. We want to understand, and understanding doesn't mean, he gets on my nerves because he's an idiot. And see, that's judgment, and again, that's useless, and it's not true, by the way. Okay, so if you really peel it back, you'll see that you're the one that's getting agitated or irritated or annoyed. So this fool can be doing whatever, and you're always getting bugged by this person, or vice versa. Maybe it's a guy and he's with a female, or whatever, whoever your partner, whether it's same sex, whoever it is, whatever, you're just like, oh man, this person gets on my nerves all the time. That's your problem. And that's the truth. And just by simply saying, no, it's not my problem, they're the problem. Well, if you ask them, they're going to say, no, I'm not having a problem here. You see? So it is your problem. Not to make it sound like you're at fault. But since you're the one dealing with these feelings, you're the one that has to deal with this issue. And it's not by saying, okay, guess what, honey? You need to change. You need to be more what I want you to be. Because that's not fair. Okay? Of course, we're not talking about cases of abuse, cases of neglect, cases of someone mistreating you, like really mistreating you and putting you in harm's way, putting your person in danger, that's something else. That's probably something for the law to deal with. That's something we're talking about, a person being who they are, and our saying, no, don't be who you are. Be who I want you to be. Is that love? Or is that judgment? See? And that's what we want. We want to understand it. So we want to go back again and say, okay, if this person is what you're describing, and your experience with this person is that they bother you often, and you feel like the things you do, you put forth effort, and most of the time you don't really want to do it, but it has to be done. You feel like you're supposed to do it or whatever. See? We want to understand then, okay, if it's all that, why are you staying in the relationship? You see? Because there are so many relationships where it's convenience. Like, listen, we got kids together, and, you know, we got this mortgage together, or some kind of legality or something. But, and you say that's the trade-off. The trade-off is, you know, she's stupid, and she's not my idea of, my ideal person to be with, but it is what it is, so we'll make the best of it. Well, if that's the decision that you make, live with it. Don't complain. Don't tell that person they need to step up and become some other thing to make your life more easier, more comfortable. Maybe they feel the same way about you. Probably do, especially if you're bitching at the person all the time, right? So, if it's a situation where you're saying, okay, look, we got this, and we're not really happy together, well, then you just got to live with it, because that was your decision. If it's a situation where you're like, yeah, it is that, but it's not that easy, and all this kind of stuff, well, then deal with it then. Then you deal with it. You sit and you look at it honestly. But what we often do is we say, you know what, when I look at the whole picture of it, my happiness and whether or not I really love this person or they love me is not the most important thing. You might look at it that way. And if you're looking at it that way, I started like 12 different sentences right now. Didn't finish them. I'm sorry. My mind is moving faster, or my brain is moving faster than the words are coming out. So I'm like tripping over it. But, if you're saying, okay, no, it's not a loving relationship. Okay. Just understand that. And understand that if it's not a loving relationship, it's not built and thriving in love, then it's going to be a rough road. That's it. It's going to be a rough road. And when we say love, we're not talking about something that's not love, which is all this fluffy, foofy feeling, this soft and cuddly and cozy. And when we're talking about love, we're talking about deep mutual respect, acknowledgement, recognition of all that you're bringing to it and the other person, and acceptance of that. Understanding no one is, quote, perfect, and it's a giving relationship, and that's probably the most defining feature of a loving relationship is giving. And we talked about that in the previous recording. Love is not about, okay, what do you got for me now? Never. It's not about that. It's not about fairness. Oh my God, what? No, that can't be right. Yes, it is right. It's not about, okay, I gave my 50%. Now where's mine from you? Hand it over. You owe me. You see, that's not unconditional, so it's not love. All right, but we talked about that. So, if we find that we're in a relationship with someone and it's not built up on that, and it's just we feel ourselves chipping away. We're just being chipped away day by day, week by week, month by month, doing the thing and just feeling our life is just draining out of us, because that's not the way we're really supposed to be existing. Then it's not about, okay, so now do something. It's about, okay, see it for what it is, accept it, accept that that's the situation that you're in, and that's it for now. Just accepting it for what it is. And by accepting, we don't mean saying, we're not saying agree to stay in the situation. Just accept that at this moment, that is what the situation is. All this pushing and pulling and resisting and hurting, suffering. Just look at it and see this is what we're doing to each other and to ourselves. All right? And just see it. And then after the seeing it, then you get to, but you got to see it first before you can say, okay, yes, I'm accepting it and I am agreeing to stay in this. Or yes, I'm accepting it and I'm saying I absolutely can't stay like this much longer. I'm going to blow my brains out. You see, I got to do something. I can't live out my life like this. I'm not happy. But first, just look at it. And by the way, it's not a judgment of the other person too that it's not working out. It's two to tango, right? It takes two to tango. So if it's not working, the relationship is not working. It's not that the person, somebody's at fault, somebody is deficient. Okay? So I'm at my destination, and we'll pick up on this more. But just to recognize that this is the way we look at things. We want understanding. We want clarity, because there's no moving forward without clarity. Because eventually what's being swept under the rug is going to creep back out again. It's going to just be there. You're just going to try to hide it. But you'll manifest in different ways your resentment or your discomfort, your misery, whatever it is that you're feeling. So we'll talk more. Much love to you guys. Bye.